Drop! Three! Move! Oh, go. Four! Movement! Not good! He's inside the 40, stay dead! David, dead! Okay now! Shoulder first! Move! Not good!
Cuts and transitions are essential when it comes to editing. An understanding of the variety of cuts and transitions available will allow an editor to manipulate a film in order to provoke the desired audience response. Walter Murch coined the term Rule of Six, which are essentially 6 main points an editor should be aware of when editing. Number 1. Emotion. How will this cut affect the audience emotionally at this particular moment in the film? Number 2. Story. Does the edit move the story forward in a meaningful way? Number 3. Rhythm. Is the cut at a point that makes rhythmic sense? Number 4. Eye trace. How does the cut affect the location and movement of the audience's focus within the frame? Number 5. 2D plane of screen. Do the cuts follow the 180-degree line? Number 6. 3D space of action. Do the cuts follow the continuity of movement?
Hidden cut is about having the conversation of the narrative flow seamlessly, so we're not sitting back as a viewer going, well that's nice, we've cut from a wide, we've cut into really close for a dramatic effect, so we shouldn't feel like we're watching something that's being constructed. Parallel editing is primarily where two actions are happening at 2 different times in space, and so you go from one to the other, back and forth, and that's what creates the drama, the tension between seeing one thing and the other, and you having the whole picture of 2 things that are going on, and the two characters or 2 events will come together at some point to have resolution either for the characters or for you as the viewer. Transitions are primarily about the passage of time. So we'll be in this room now, then it could fade to somewhere else in Ormskirk, and that would indicate that time has passed and I've walked from here to Ormskirk. There's a really famous example from Lawrence of Arabia. What happened was they went from a shot of the character blowing out a match to a sunset. Now it was just, in the script it says cross dissolve, it just would have cross dissolved and it looks nice and it links the 2 together. But it having been left as a cut, so it just went from match to cut to sunset, it transcended that need for showing passage of time and space because the audience understood it. Wipes they are used in 2 ways. One is the Star Wars George Lucas way. Now the history of that comes from a 1930s serial called Flash Gordon, which they used it to get from one time to a place and to make it look futuristic and different. Really now its sole purpose is to either be in a Star Wars film or reference a Star Wars film. Where it is used cleverly is when it's hidden within the architecture of a shot. So it will start on here and it will track across, and as it tracks there'll be a wipe hidden within a wall, so you go from one space to another and the camera feels like it goes through the wall, but it doesn't because it wipes it.